This is Melissa with the Meta Progress Book Support Team, and I'm recording this video on Friday, October 9th, 2020. And we will be installing the 20.2 release on Monday night, October 12th at 8 p.m. And I just wanted to give you a couple release highlights. First thing is Gradebook. They have added the ability to show the student information or the DAZZLE student status codes in Gradebook. So if a student is student status of A for active or OL for online, that will now show in Gradebook. And Dan has made a separate video showing you how to enable that feature because by default it is turned off. And I've included a link to that video also in the release email, and you'll also find Dan's video on the DAZZLE portal page with all the other videos. As far as the student information release highlights, there's not that many, but I'll touch on a couple. The first one is grad points. So in grad points, we have the seals, as you know, and if I pick a student here, I have my Ruth Acevedo, and I'm looking at her grad point seals, and this college ready seal is grayed out. And this is automatically being populated based off her scores in the ACT or the SAT test. So she has remediation score, free scores on the ACT, and that's why this is marked. So I suggest you refer to the release notes for the exact scores they need, and they're here on page 14 and 15. The other big item in this release is the DN record, and this is mainly for our EMIS coordinators watching this video. There have been many updates to the district organization and the building organization tab, so you'll want to definitely review those. There are several other EMIS updates in that release or in this release, and I suggest you look over the release notes. Finally, the thing I want to touch on last is in the 20.2 release, we were supposed to get the end of course report that would allow us to mass add the end of course scores for last year during the pandemic for the students who weren't able to take the test but were substituting their class grade. As of today, that is not in this release. As soon as that comes out, so that is supposed to come out separately, probably next week sometime. And once that comes out, I will make a separate video explaining how that works. But again, that end of course report and upload for last year's pandemic test scores is not in 20.2. It is coming in a separate Analytics Hub release. And once we get that release, we'll make a video just for that report. If you have any questions, please send us a help desk ticket. Thanks.